Yeah, I was going to say, somebody post a link. Thanks, Darren. Because I have to hold this button down since I'm bringing you in through Discord. Anyway, thanks for the link. And that was pretty quick. Good job. Yeah, so we're doing another impromptu episode for B-Sides and Rarities here. And this is indeed another evening with the fine folks over there at Internet Somalia. Initially, we've got Dennis here. You know what? I'll wait to mispronounce his name until I ask him how it's pronounced. I know I've asked you before. We'll get to that in a second. Darren's in the chat. Willie might kind of be here. Yeah, he's here. Oh, Jupro's here. Okay, let's go ahead and, you know, I kind of had something I wanted to say it. By the way, you guys are muted. In case you didn't know, I'll bring you on in a second. Oh, that's right. That's what it was. So when it comes to these B-Sides and Rarities episodes, as you guys have noticed, we've been doing this a lot lately, a lot of these episodes. And eventually, in the next couple of weeks, these are all going to be shuffled over to our Patreon channel. And you won't be able to hear these unless you're a Patreon subscriber. So if you're like really cheap and you don't have a couple of bucks a month and you want to hear all these episodes, make sure to check out our B-Sides and Rarities channel on Spreaker. While it lasts, we've been doing a lot of shit lately, and it's all right there, but this, you know, it will be gone eventually, and it will only be exclusive to Patreon subscribers, so get there while you can status. And with that, enough of this intro bullshit. Let's go ahead and get on here. Alright, so who on do we have here? Dennis, Jupro, and Willie. What's happening, guys?
What's up, dude?
Man, just
Hold
another...
on, man. I want to talk about drugs.
Yeah, we were just talking about drugs right before this, so why not start there? Yeah, so, man, what a fucking long, shitty day. But what better way to wrap it off than with a bowl of green crack?
You know what happened today? You know what the fuck happened today? I read in the newspaper. Actually, the city I live in, they had a grow-op run by the freaking damn, approved by the government. Grow the cannabis, you know, the legal shit, whatever, right?
Right.
And a union fucking representative went to the freaking damn secret location and started harassing the workers, saying to join the union because you guys are getting taken advantage of. And the management got pissed off and called the fucking cops.
Huh.
And the union, and the workers are like, oh yeah, we want to join the union, blah 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 blah. Holy fuck, man! You know, it's like everyday news up here.
Wait, so there's a weed union?
Yeah, they want to put workers into a union, so they're covered under union benefits and everything, even though that they're labor workers, like pot, like they call them whatever. They're in the freaking horticultural sector or something, whatever. The union wants to make sure that they're covered, right? Because you know the union wants their money and stuff like that. But oh yeah, man, it was a big freaking damn deal. And you know.
Yeah, it gets really tricky when it comes to all this weed stuff. Like, you know, for example, I've got a couple of friends that run a major complex out in Redding, California, and I don't know if you know about Redding, but you know how weed is legal here all throughout the state, except for a little county in way the fuck up North California in the middle of the Redwoods called Redding. In this little county, it's illegal, but what's ironic is probably about 60% of the weed that makes it all throughout the state comes from all of these properties in Redding. Like, every single property there is a different weed operation. And, you know, usually every winter, I go out there and, you know, they pay me like $30 an hour. Really, it's just kind of a vacation. But, yeah, $30 an hour to just trim the weed. You just sit there, get your gloves on, you got the scissors, and talk about a good fucking job.
Yeah, you just sit there and chop.
Yeah, it's the easiest fucking thing. You just watch Hulu and HBO, and you just sit there and hang out with your friends and snip some buds.
Get high.
Yeah.
Fuck, they do that at Power Plant where I've been ordering online for like over a couple of years, right? And yeah, and the courier drivers that come by, you know, in their private cars, they deliver my dope. And they're like, yeah, we got chop guys down there. Yeah, we got dope. You know, we got all the scraps or whatever like that. You know, we just leave them on the freaking damn lunch table. You know, we take it home, get high, whatever, man. You know?
Damn. So how long has weed been legal over there now?
Well, only since October. But you know, you can buy it online for years, man.
How exactly does that work? How do you? I mean, before it was legal, how did that work?
How? Well, you just get I don't ask questions.
Right. Okay.
You get a PayPal account. It goes through. It's kind of like a front.
Wait. So we're not talking about the dark web. We're talking about the actual like public internet.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
Monster Plant. If you want to look it up, it's Monster Plant. All right.
I can't believe I've never heard of that.
Sorry, it's Power Plant Health. Power Plant Health is
Wow.
the name of it.
You were way off. Yeah. Okay. Power plant health.
Power Plant Health. Yeah, and you have to look further. I don't know what the name that they actually like use, but when it became legal, be able to PayPal it, right?
Yeah. So
It became legal. We have to pay COD now.
what the fuck is COD?
That's because now everything has to be registered, taxed by the government now.
So that's like a tax, basically. Come on, Liz. Come on in. So, because weed was legalized here like over a year ago, and they're kind of just now shuffling their shit together and trying to figure out, who's going to be shut down, who's not. Like, they still haven't figured it out yet, even though it's technically legal. Like, there's a shop right down the street. They just got raided the other day and shut down for pretty much no real reason other than San Diego County was being a cunt, and they found a loophole in the contract, and they profited off of shutting them down. So there's a lot of that still happening. A lot of people don't know. Like this has never happened before, so nobody knows what the procedure is, and we're all still trying to figure it out. So since that's pretty recent, that was just October for you guys. So how are you guys faring in that department? Have you figured it out yet, or is it still kind of up in the air?
It's up in the air. It's very interesting. It's up in the air. The growers don't know how to react to the demand.
Right. Yeah.
It doesn't know how to process to get the growers together. Licensing is a big issue, not only for the growers but for the sellers. Right. This is big money.
Mm-hmm.
The former government wanted it to be standalone pot shops run by the government, like an LCBO, like a liquor store.
Right.
The government all the taxes, and the new premier here in Ontario, says you can basically sell it not too close to schools. You can like a convenience store, like a boutique or whatever, man. You can set up your own shit as long as you pay a license, whatever, right?
Yeah.
We're learning what's going on here now too, right? But a lot of this has already been in place, right. And there's so many dispensaries already running, and it's very confusing to the police basically just throwing up their hands,
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like I imagine I don't know, before it was fully legalized here, like ever since like 2008, 2009.
We're talking about goddamn money.
No, we're talking about weed, sir.
No, when it
I guess money
involves fucking weed. Like fucking Oregon has got over 1 million pounds sitting on their ass that they can't goddamn sell. I'm curious if in Canada, if that's the situation, or the shit's running fucking out.
No, because they don't have enough licensed fucking growers that can fucking the government wants their fucking money. But
see, that's the problem. Yeah,
selling that shit. See, I've never had a problem with this shortage with my supplier, never. But I hear these stories in the paper all the time where that some stores are closing because they don't have no more dope.
Oh well, that's fucking well. They're not out of dope. They don't have enough legal dope that was acquired legally.
Right, that hasn't gone through the government. Right.
Well, you guys are talking like you know what the fuck you're talking about.
I do. I work at a fucking weed plant every year.
Every day, Willie.
I fucking have a clue what you're talking about with finances.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I don't.
Okay. I have a clue,
also,
learn it.
But what I can say though is, before it was legalized here.
Of course you can say because you never shut the fuck up.
It's I'm really glad you're here. You're here, Willie. This is great.
So GG, maybe you might give him some space, some floor space.
No. So before it was legalized here, we had for like. Wait, what? I didn't hear what you said. Jupro, what was that?
I said Willie has a point. GG, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I probably don't. But I'm talking about it. So, but yeah, before it was legalized here, even for the last 10 years, like you couldn't, damn, is this whole chat room switch thing happening again tonight?
I don't know.
He's back.
Somebody better not be fucking around with this chat room thing again. I'll get pissed.
I think that's on Discord. I think that's Discord's fault. I don't think anybody, like, why would he?
Fucking idea.
Anyway,
I'm cracking a beer.
But good. So before it was legalized here, for the last 10 years, it was still it was decriminalized. Like you couldn't, even if you didn't have your weed card, you didn't have a prescription, if you got pulled over with weed, they will not arrest you because it's a waste of their time, it's a waste of their money, it's a waste of yours. So it's been legal essentially for like over a decade now. But really the problems started happening once it got officially legalized. Then all of a sudden nobody knows what the fuck to do. People aren't getting their paperwork straight. These shops are getting shut down, like the one down the street, because there's San Diego's the only county that actually like hunts down and looks for loopholes in weed store contracts. Like the rest of California, they don't give a shit. For some reason, San Diego's really fucking lame when it comes to not only weed, but also in the Oceanside area, which is still technically San Diego property. They've actually banned kratom. You know
what? When you mentioned this, GG, we have municipalities, right, and they can refuse the selling of any weed in their jurisdiction,
right?
Just like my areas.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of places where you can't buy weed.
See, that's just I don't know. That's kind of pisses me off. It's like, listen, is it legal or is it not legal? Make up your fucking mind.
I know. Yeah, no, I can live in one of these dry areas, and I can pick up the phone and have a dude fucking deliver to my door.
Right. But the one thing that like the other weed shop that's down the other street, I can get an eighth of weed for like $15, and then on the way out they give you a complimentary free dab on the way out, all for $15. If I were in Houston, Texas, and I had to buy the same amount of shit and a dab, forget the dab hit, just the eighth. That would be like $55 or $60, and I'm talking about American dollars. And so, I don't know. I think it's, it doesn't have to be legal.
Okay, so besides this financial and all the rest of this political freaking damn stupid bullshit, which I don't like talking about.
Yeah, fuck all this.
Do you like CBD or do you like the THC?
Honestly, I used to like all THC. I was the biggest pothead ever, like for years, especially living in Hollywood. Like I wouldn't even go check the mailbox unless I got high first. Like I was high for like 3 years in a row. But then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. All of a sudden I didn't like weed for a while, and then I figured out I just didn't like not the one that's not sativa. What the fuck is that called? Indica. I realized that
indica, sativa, yeah, whatever. THC, CBD, whatever, man. One's body buzz, one's brain fuck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, I think CBD is you can't get high off CBD. So if you're
that's correct.
So CBD doesn't really affect that. But when it comes to sativa and indica, like I can smoke sativas like I'm smoking right now. But indicas, I don't like it. Like it makes me socially retarded, makes me uncomfortable. And which is weird because for my whole life, it never did that until a few years ago. And then all of a sudden, all these indicas are fucking me over mentally. And I can't think of another drug. Can you imagine taking a painkiller and all of a sudden it just makes you feel like shit?
You would have to be subjected to your inability to handle your fucking drugs. Who cares?
I love drugs. I love drugs. I just don't poke.
But no, seriously, imagine taking a Xanax one day and it actually made you stressed out instead of calming you down. Like that's never happened with any other drug. Not that I do all drugs, but weed is the only one where all of a sudden, I don't like, indicas at least. Like all of a sudden, I can't smoke that shit anymore. It's fucking weird. What do you smoke, Dennis? Or what's your go-to?
I smoke green. I smoke black.
Black? Oh, like hash?
Hash. Yeah, hash.
Yeah.
Hash. I smoke green and hash.
See,
I don't like taking no freaking. All right, that's it. I don't take painkillers.
Yeah.
I do not like pharmaceuticals. I despise them.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I take kratom. It's kind of similar, except it's not addictive,
Now,
and it's legal.
I'm gonna
and
set
it's
you off
natural.
on a new path, a journey, Gigi.
All right.
What form of kratom do you use?
Oh, well, now you're entering some territory where I know everything, sir. So buckle up. It depends, really. If it's the beginning of the day, I would prefer a white vein. Kind of, it's more of an uppity.
No, not what strain. Not what strain. What form do you use? Are you using pills? Are you using the powder?
Right. Good question. If I was rich, I would do nothing but liquid extracts, especially there's a spot in Austin, Texas called Garden of the Ancients.
I didn't ask for a story. I asked what you use.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Normally I take the capsules, but if my wallet was not an issue, I would do the liquid extract. The worst thing you can do.
Cost effective to get the tincture. You
Well,
must get
here's what you want to do. The most cost effective form is you buy the powder wholesale, and then you buy a big bag of empty capsules, and then you make the capsules yourself. Because
that's too much trouble, man.
well, it is. That's why I just buy the capsules already prepackaged.
Not even okay. Let's move beyond cost effectiveness. The tincture is so effective. Okay, I know a guy who he's a spagurist, and
The fuck does that mean?
What he could do with you would blow your mind, since you're dealing with kilos of the powder and doing what you will with it. The amount that is required to make a super strong tincture is so unbelievable.
You're talking about the extra. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
The essence of the kratom into the alcohol, and you burn it down, and if you do it the right way, like the spagurists do, and they're like alchemists, the way they're using this with kratom.
They are.
It is cost effective. It is, I mean, I don't want to say hundreds, but it is so much, many more times effective than just swallowing a tablespoon of the powder. I highly recommend it if you haven't done it before. It's worth it, and it's way more cost effective, in my opinion.
Yeah. See, what you're talking about is the ultra super fucky concentrated liquid. You get like a tiny little bottle, and you just take a couple of drops, and bam, you're good.
You
but
really are good with a couple drops.
But there's another. If you get the regular liquid extract, like you get in Austin, you would get 16 liquid ounces for like $20, something like that, and you drink like 4 liquid ounces, and that way. Because here's the thing: when it comes to that super compressed shit, is it's so fucking easy to take way too much of it, because you just add an extra drop or two that you didn't mean to take, and then bam, you're off to the races. It's like, shit, I didn't mean to take that much. But when you have it less concentrated,
you don't have to worry about that. That's a good problem.
Kind of. I don't know. Well, it depends. If it's a red vein, then you can't really take too much of it. But if it's like a white vein, one extra drop of a white vein will be a little too much. You'll feel a little cracked out, and I don't like that. But if you can, if you know how to drop yourself, or not drop yourself, but drop it, if you know how to not overdo it, that's.
What the fuck are you guys talking about, man?
Kratom.
Somebody call the way.
Liz is saying something about Debbie attacking me. I don't think. Last time I talked to Debbie, she ordered me a pizza, so I think we're on good terms.
Do not say that fucking word.
Oh, that name word.
Serious.
Okay.
Yes, okay. It's the woman from Texas.
Well, I still don't fully understand why everybody hates her, because she's always been really cool to me.
Oh, whatever. Okay, she's cool to you. That's great.
No, I just want to know what's the whole Like I understand everybody. A lot of people.
Okay, okay, man.
Ooh.
Here we go. Or here we don't go. But
no, I can't
I
say
don't
that.
understand how
I'm
you
not gonna say a word, man.
smoke all this goddamn weed all the time. That are in front of you.
The little fucking bitch.
Listen,
All right, she fucking.
New York Stock Exchange.
Okay,
That's
here
like
we go.
saying I'm
Who's
listening
gonna
to
start me?
all right,
liquor on the New York or liquor on the New York Stock Exchange. It's up to you, little cunt bitches that don't have jobs, sit there and get goddamn high to say, I'm gonna invest in Miller fucking Light. You have a market that is a weed market. If you can find the supreme cannabises and companies like that, pick those out, invest in those. Microbreweries, you can make a fucking fortune. That's all I'm saying. Don't just look at it as goddamn weed, all this, and sit there with your cannabis or Chronos.
All right. Well, actually, you bring up a good. You just reminded me of something I was going to say, which is, good point. And then so this is a
fucking talk, you know.
Jesus fuck. All right, 1 second. No, here's actually a pretty interesting story that. Listen, folks, you can't.
Story is it 50 words or less, man?
It's like
Really
70.
train.
It's like 75 words. No, this is actually a pretty interesting story,
man.
and
Not faster.
you can't make this shit up. So, a couple years ago, for fuck's sake, a couple years ago at the Conscious Life Expo, Mike Barra's manager, I got to know her pretty well. And long story short, I own this e-juice company that's kind of on pause right now. But at the time, she worked for Halliburton. And what's that guy's name? What's that guy's name that owns Halliburton?
Party.
No.
42,
He's like one of the top 10 richest people in the modern world. Fuck. Anyway, I forgot his name.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So they offered us a shitload of money. This was like 2 or 3 years ago. They offered us.
We're going on 100 words now, man.
Well, fuck. So they offered us to. They liked our e-juice. They liked our flavors, and they wanted us to be the sole creators of their THC e-juice, which is very commonplace now. It wasn't, back in the day. And we really wanted to do it, but at the time we were based in Austin, Texas, which in Texas it's still super illegal there. So we didn't want to run the risk, but we had the best opportunity ever, and they ended up buying out. That was all Mike Barra's manager making that almost happen.
That's awesomeness.
Bullshit to me.
Really?
What kind of production did you have that you could even produce 1 ounce of what they said they'd pay you millions of dollars for?
Well, what it was is, we had we had like 30 different flavors, 7 of them that we actually sold.
Didn't have a shit. Did you pay rent?
Go to ethervape.com. We still have the website up. All of our shit is up there. You just can't find anything.
Suck my balls.
I will. But first, I'm going to finish this story. Well, actually, the story is done. But no, it's not, because the reason why they were interested was specifically our caramel cream flavor, and basically their whole point was, if you can make THC e-juice taste like this flavor, here's the deal.
You know how to make caramel. I don't think you do.
Really? Okay.
5 fucking gallons. If I gave you $1,000 right now, you couldn't give me 5 fucking gallons of caramel.
If you gave me $1,000 right now, I could make about $60,000 worth of e-juice with that money. It's a pretty
e-juice. That's your .com fucking name.
It's a pretty lucrative business when you calculate all the money we spent on all the ingredients.
Goddamn product.
Listen, when you calculate all the money that we spent on ingredients and bottles and labels. I'm just saying,
you want to make yourself out feel like that's the reason you're a loser, because you missed out on some great opportunity. You missed out on shit. You did not have the means to make a fucking product. You come up with some idea You talk some fancy little fucking skinny jeans wearing ass little cunt. Goddamn San Francisco says I'll give you goddamn money. You didn't have a product, bitch.
Dude,
you had a fucking idea. Like most of you high little bitches that don't got a goddamn job. Get over their podcast. Think you missed out on shit. You didn't miss out on a goddamn thing.
Well, that wasn't really the point of the story, but yeah, no, we've been making e-juice for like 5 fucking years, and it's a pretty lucrative business.
And buy your e-juice at?
Well, we order most of our shit from China. Well,
I've never seen your product.
It's a go to AetherVape.com, and that's you can buy our shit from. Well, actually, you can't buy it because the FDA has some issues.
Oh, because the FDA, there's always a problem.
No, but we formed an LLC 5 years ago, and we were in business until last year. The FDA.
Congratulations on getting your fancy LLC.
Well, it's really not that hard. You just call LegalZoom, and then they do the whole shit for you, and then you kind of pretend like you understand what's going on, and then there you go.
My babysitter could get a fucking LLC.
She could. She really could.
Don't talk to me like you're a goddamn businessman.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying anybody can do it.
Anybody can be a fucking loser.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, anybody can be a loser with an LLC.
Okay, how come you're not rolling the cash, man?
Because I don't know if you guys were paying attention, but a year ago the FDA shut down like 90% of all e-juice companies.
Oh, it's the FDA's problem, you little bitch.
Well,
I took a risk.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't know that goddamn fit.
Do you want to hear a 15-second answer to your question?
In goddamn Alaska.
Jesus fuck! All right, listen.
Man,
So
I ain't sitting around waiting for the skinny Jesus goddamn San Francisco. Promise me the world.
First of
Probably
all,
lose your girlfriend over that shit.
I
You'd
am
be like, hey, why don't you go ahead and blow him so he'll give us another fucking little investment? Bullshit.
This is great. I'm really glad Willie's here. So first of all, I do wear skinny jeans, but second of all, dude, I'm in Oceanside.
Well, we all know that, but go ahead.
I'm not even close to San Diego. But basically, to put it very short, in order to stay in business with the FDA after the last legislation, Jesus fuck, let me talk. So you have to for every flavor and every nicotine level in every size bottle. So we had 7 different flavors times 6 different nicotine levels times 2 times $20,000 for each. So that's $20,000.
Well and good. I really don't care.
Well, I'm just yelling at Willie, basically.
Explain it to people that do.
I just did. I just did.
But go ahead.
All right, so basically, if we wanted to comply with the FDA, we would have to pay $20,000 times 7 flavors times 6 different nicotine levels times 2 different size bottles. And guess who has that much money? Nobody. So most e-juice companies got shut down last year, including us. And that's why, like, I can give you, we still have a shitload of it. We just can't, we can sell it through Bitcoin. We just can't sell it with.
Get no investors, eh?
What? What was that?
Get no investors for that money that you required for the FDA thing or whatever?
Yeah, 20,000 times 7 times 6 times 2.
Yeah, that's correct.
Nobody's paying for that. Yeah. So yeah, we're kind of.
All right, so you couldn't find an investor.
No, we almost had one, but I think he was full of shit in the first place.
Fucking little coward cunt.
No, I think he was full of shit in the first place. So I don't think we ever really had any real potential investors.
You didn't have shit.
Yeah, we didn't. We just made e-juice.
You
That's all we did.
fucking .com bullshit.
Have you? The website is right there. Go look at it.
I believe the website is there, sir. You know how many people I know that tried their own thing with no investment, no capital.
Yeah. Well, actually, we did have.
And they failed.
All right, I just put the link in the website. You know, go check out our website. Look how fucking professional and baller that shit is.
Yeah, I know. And I can put it. No diss.
Oh no, I was talking to Willie.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess you can check it out too. But there it is, right there in the internet Somalia chat. By the way, I've been meaning to ask this: who actually, first of all, who runs this thing? Who runs Internet Somalia, and who came up with the name, and who's in charge of all this nonsense?
It's a mysterious person that you cannot talk to.
It's
your mom.
So it must be
Wizard
Dennis.
of Oz. He's behind a curtain. He's unavailable at all times.
Actually, you know what? I don't even know if our website is still
I can set up a meeting with you if you want, man.
Oh, no, I'm just wondering who came up with the name. Because it's pretty original.
Debbie Daly is in charge of Internet Somalia.
Well, then why does everybody in Internet Somalia hate Debbie? Oh, shit, our website is down.
Debbie.
That
Say
sucks.
that word again, man.
Oh, that makes sense. That's why I'm not getting any fucking emails. Shit, our website is down. What the fuck? Well, this is bullshit. Anyway, I don't care.
Okay, I said that word again. That Texan bitch, she likes to fuck shit up when she doesn't have control over anything. She fucking tries to fucking just get her that fucking stupid Texas stupid fuck.
Yeah, but she also orders me $40 pizzas. So
yeah, great for her. I checked that pizza, man. How'd you feel the next day after you ate it?
I felt like I ate a bowling ball, but it was delicious.
Loser. What did you fucking feel
delicious
like?
fucking bowling ball.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can't, how else are you going to feel when you eat a pizza? But man, it was spinach and mushrooms and chicken with Alfredo sauce,
You know what?
stuffed crust.
Did you give that Texan woman a badge? Did you send her a freaking damn stupid girl guide badge that she can put on her sleeve?
No, I sent her a nude calendar where every month is a different nude photo of me, and she really liked it.
Still don't understand why I don't like Debbie?
No, because you haven't explained it. Well, other than the fact that she's from Texas. I get that. I hate people from Texas, too.
Okay, yeah. You know what? Okay. And like Willie says, strike when the iron is hot, right?
Does she say that?
I didn't say that.
I don't think anybody
Yeah,
says
I know.
that.
Well, in so many words, he did.
Somebody said it, right? Anyway, keep going. I want to hear the rest of this story.
It's just like when she doesn't get attention to herself. She goes out of her way to just make people feel miserable. She'll go out of her way.
I've never really seen her do that. Well, yeah, I have actually. Yeah, okay. All right.
Oh, yeah, you haven't seen her do that?
Yeah, okay, fair point. Okay, I agree. All right. Keep going. There was more to the story, though. Keep going.
Yeah, there is more to the story. Like this. And I know she's listening, Debbie. Into this Somalia, and she behaves where she doesn't attack people.
I don't know. Me and Debbie actually get along pretty well.
And that's good for you. That's good for you, right?
I guess.
If you good and Debbie good, all right. When Debbie come in, here in the Somalia sandbox, I gotta say this again, with Bowies. Bowie comes in the community sandbox. Dennis is gonna say something when the Bowie is messing with Dennis's friends. Their friends. I don't give a fuck. All right? Yeah. And the friends I'm friends with the Bowie friends or whatever, I don't give a fuck. All right? When the Bowie
hold on. It sounds like you've been offended. It sounds like you've been offended by her. Is that accurate?
No, I'm not offended. I don't give a fuck about it.
Well, I was going to say, because if you're getting offended, then...
It's the way she treats other people I don't like.
Well, then I have to ask... Okay, maybe there's a different term for that, but that's kind of what I meant, is... I don't know. I haven't seen her true colors, I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you haven't. Maybe you still got to learn, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, first of all, Dennis,
12 years, sir.
Dennis, has anybody ever told you that you sound like a Canadian version of Bill Burr?
No, I don't know who Bill Burr is.
What the fuck? Come on, Jupro, you know who Bill Burr is.
Yeah, I don't like Bill Burr either.
But you know who he is.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, Dennis kind of sounds like the Canadian. He's angry all the time. He's always yelling.
Yeah. No, I got a lot of love in me, Gigi. I got a lot of love.
Yeah, but even
you know what?
even when you have love, it just sounds like you're angry, even if you're not.
Oh, I've got a lot of passion. See, that's what I am. I'm
passion. That's the word. Yeah. Okay.
And I express passionately. Either it's passion, love in passion, or in hate, passion.
Very passionate, either way, right?
And very passionate. So, that's why I dropped the F a lot of times.
Yeah.
I did it. I just got to get things off my chest. Happy or sad, mad or angry, joyful, bliss, or whatever, man.
Canadian
me.
Bill Burr, everybody in the house.
Fuck's sake. Gotta explain myself to you.
But yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, you should hear his last special. What's it called? Walk Your Way Out. It's on Netflix, and if you watch it, I think you'll totally understand my reference.
All right.
Back to you being a fucking loser.
Well, that's just a given.
No, it's not a fucking given. I was a loser like you too.
Well, what are you now?
Fox.
What if you were a loser? Then what are you now?
I created my own destiny, you little cunt. What it was is.
Oh yeah. By the way, I meant to mention at the beginning of the show, this is for mature audiences only. I can only imagine how many people from our regular show come here and hear this shit.
Side B, man. Who gives a fuck?
I'm just saying, if I didn't warn you before, I warned you then. So there you go.
I get sick when I hear little cunts like you that try to make money off the internets and not actually putting out a product and say it's someone else's fucking problem.
Don't
it's
we?
Because
doesn't everybody here make money off the internet? Isn't that what we all do?
I deal with goddamn Coast Guard in fucking Virginia.
Well, then how are... I thought... Okay. Well, wait, what the fuck did you say? See, Liz just said she loved me right there. So, suck that.
Fucking whore.
So, wait, did you just say you're in the fucking Coast Guard? Like, currently?
I didn't goddamn Coast Guard, you stupid bitch.
Listen, I'm drunk and I'm stoned. I don't know. I thought you said something.
Anger management fucking problems here, man.
God.
You say I'm angry like a fucking fuck all the time? Fuck,
Actually,
man.
no, that's a good point. I redirect that title to Willie. I think Willie is more deserved of the Canadian Bill Burr title.
Bitch.
See? That's my point.
I sit here and listen to you talk 20 minutes about your little poor problems, about your shitty ass protein bars, or where the fuck you were trying to smoke.
Yeah.
And sell off to some skinny jeans in goddamn San Francisco.
Yet here you are going out of your way to be on my B-side show. All right, he's going to go in 3, 2, 1. He didn't leave.
Son, bitch.
Anyway, you're
I'm out here in my brother's fucking shed in goddamn Alaska, freeze my balls off. Goddamn entertainment I got.
Wait, you're
talk to you, little cunt.
Wait, hold on. You're in Alaska?
A fucking penguin, for fuck's sake, man. Did you eat them all? Was like already, man? What?
This is amazing.
Sorry, buddy.
I was trying to give you words of encouragement.
Go, man. He can send you a goat.
By words of encouragement, do you mean cunt?
Words of encouragement by saying that the path you're going on is not right because I am successful, you little bitch.
Yeah. Well,
I'm living out here in my goddamn brother's shed, rent fucking free in the most expensive goddamn America.
Well, then I guess you're right because it's all going downhill from here. We don't even have a fucking couch. We don't have a fucking TV. So obviously what we're doing is...
You played shit for that.
So obviously what we're doing is not working. It works enough, though.
You got a blanket. Hey, as long as you got a blanket, fuck, man. You got a phone and a blanket. That's all you need, man.
I do have a bed and a blanket, and I have a phone, and obviously I have all my studio shit here.
You got a bed? Nice.
I do have an actual bed, yeah.
Oh, good for your mama. I tried to tell you how to be successful. I was going to give you my experience that impeted me to be goddamn successful.
Well, if being successful for fuck, well, if being successful means I'm going to talk like you for the rest of my life, then I might be happy where I'm at.
Well, being unsuccessful, keep doing what you're fucking doing and jabber out of your fucking mouth.
I will. How about that?
You tried to tell me about your business, and you gave me fucking fucking shit that was going against you, and you're making excuses why you couldn't be successful. I was trying to tell you how I got my own fucking business, but you goddamn shut me up like a little bitch.
Well, no, I wasn't making excuses. I was actually explaining why I am not successful. Very, very different thing
Because
there.
of other people. It's your own fucking fault, you cunt. And I was trying to fucking get you out of that goddamn darkness.
Man,
Because
this guy is really...
You're talking about, oh, I need this, that from the skinny jeans guy in goddamn California.
I already have skinny jeans. I don't need skinny jeans.
Shut the fuck up, cunt. I did a telephonic thing
God,
Alaska
I'm so glad
to
you're
Virginia
here.
with the head of the goddamn Coast Guard, and I walked out there without paying a fucking cent.
Why the fuck do you live in Alaska?
Well, fuck you, you with your website. Oh, look at me. I'm important because I got a goddamn website, bitch.
Great point. This is a very
You
intellectual...
gotta start breathing, man. Just breathe for a few moments, man. God.
Man.
You know, I worry about you, man. You know, you're like my brother. Okay.
Yeah, maybe lay off the coffee a little bit, Willie.
And I think he's running out of the fucking Miller fucking Light, whatever that fucking shit he drinks. That fucking...
I ain't running that goddamn no fucking Miller Lite. I gotta get up in the morning for a fucking job that I don't even fucking want. That I can walk away from fucking tomorrow, which...
Willie, what the fuck are you fucking talking about right now?
There she is. There's Liz, everybody.
Why are you so angry tonight? What's going on, Willie?
I'm not angry at all. It just it upsets me when I hear people making excuses for not being successful. That's all.
I wasn't making excuses. I was explaining exactly why I'm not successful.
You're fucking saying fucking.
Oh my God.
Really? I told the man. Couple of
Fucking-
brass men. Fuck. We have the person in the room. Let her speak for a
All
moment.
I hear is excuses out of goddamn Gigi.
Well,
Fuck's
listen,
sake.
this is my show. This is my night. So, yeah, shut up. All right, let's hear Liz. Unless she doesn't have anything to say.
Oh, hi.
All right, hey, what's up? Thanks for joining us.
Not much. I'm just listening to Willie yell. And
Shut the fuck up and let Gigi make more goddamn excuses.
Okay, all right. I'll shut up and let Gigi make more excuses. Sounds good.
I didn't even make an excuse to begin with. Anyway, back to Liz.
Hi, Liz.
You're
Hi.
so with, I'm sorry I'm not successful. And I blame it on other fucking people. And then you want to put into Cortana because we all know she left your ass.
Dude.
And you're trying to snipe away to get her back at you, thinking she gonna listen. She don't give a fuck about you. Get over that shit.
Dude, we never even worked together. We just lived together. We worked together. We've never... Yeah, that's not a thing that ever was.
I know people that live like
Don't tell me you live with the girl you didn't fucking girl. Give me a fucking
fuck.
Bitch, it's like I got a freezer that I'll put shit in the fucking meat locker. Fuck that shit.
No, ask Cortana yourself. She'll tell you. We would never... I would rather swan dive off the roof of this building onto my neck than be in any sort of relationship with that person.
Hey, I know Cortana. And yeah, no. Gigi Cortana, no.
Yeah, we are... Yeah, it's nothing like that at all. Trust me.
Man.
Trust me.
Again,
Trust me.
fucking
Yeah.
worthless cunt. Try to steer the conversation away. What's important is making goddamn money.
You're the one that steered it in this direction. I'm going off your lead.
I steered it just to shut you the fuck up. God's sake, all you want to talk about the drugs you fucking did.
That's just what we were talking about at the time.
Who has the drugs?
I have some.
Shut the fuck up. We're not talking about drugs.
Well,
I'm
you
sorry,
just
I'm sorry.
brought it up
I
once
didn't
again.
interrupt.
We were talking about mental health. I wanted to get into mental health and how people...
Really?
Fuck, we were not talking about goddamn meal. We were talking about how to make
Mental health
fucking...
right now by
Wait.
this conversation?
Wait, we weren't talking about that at all. What are you talking
We're
about?
talking about how to make fucking
It was
money.
just assumed, Gigi. It was just assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of words that the definitions of those words are misunderstood by multiple people in this chat.
I gotta go outside and take a leak.
Good. Go do that.
Slip.
Try to take as long as you can.
But don't slip, man. It freeze up there fucking fast, man.
I miss Willie.
All right. Well, anyway, while Willie is thankfully
The
gone.
leaking.
Yeah, what's up, Liz?
Hi.
Hi, Liz.
So you mentioned I didn't know you had kids. You have kids?
Yeah.
Oh, well then we can never get married then. Sorry to let you know.
Oh, that's okay. You'd only be like my 7th husband anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah, no, I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, you have to get behind Mr. Midnight Movie anyway, and Jewish producer if his wife dies.
I don't know. I would like to.
Fuck.
I would like to think
there's
I
a
would
lot of-
come first before Mr. Midnight Movie, but
I haven't been to No, it has to be Mr. Midnight Movie first, just to keep up appearances. It's just-
bullshit.
it's the way-
Nope, not buying it.
Well, but you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, sure. You'll come before Mr. Midnight Movie. Why not?
See, that's what I'm talking about, right there.
I'm mad. See, good boy.
Oh, Willie's back. Oh shit! I gotta shut up.
It was cold. Oh, fuck, it was cold. God damn, it was cold.
Willie, is your penis as small as your thighs?
Good professional mic drop here. Just a bit.
You know, I'm really glad I named this episode
Yes.
An Evening with Internet Somalia, because this is exactly what happens when you spend your evening with Internet Somalia. Is this
It's
conversation?
Like the chat room for its voice over its live.
I mean, you can't
Hey,
make this
Willie,
shit
how's
up,
your
folks.
fucking stock today, asshole?
Are we gonna talk about fucking finance? I told you about the fucking SAEX. Look at their after-hours trading.
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's still fucking chance to get in there, guys. I would.
Where?
SAEX is the ticker symbol.
That he talks about every fucking day nonstop.
Still,
I'm sorry, I like to make money.
Do you
It
like
sa-
to make money?
It sounds like you're having a terrible time making money, just off the
Sounds
tone
like
of your
you're
voice.
Yeah, a really hard time making money.
I've had my ups and downs.
Wow, that
But
was
more goddamn ups and fucking downs.
damn. I was gonna say that was the most calm he sounded all night, but then he yelled immediately.
I know,
So-
because he's disappointed in himself. Sorry, Willie, buddy.
Have you ever heard Willie?
You know, it's up and down, man. That's what happens with the stocks, man. You win some, you lose some for fuck,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, yeah, no, I've done many shows with Willie, and I just can't help but notice he's never calm. He's always yelling all the time.
His calm voice is that he could probably do female, like one of those phone lines that you can call into, like female porn lines. Willie has a really nice calm voice, but he's not nearly as funny and himself. Because I think he's always that angry, kind of like the Hulk. Like a Hulk, but in like penguin form. Alaskan penguin form.
Yeah, he's kind of like
I'm
a.
sorry. I had a rough night tonight.
Why did you have a rough night, Willie? Who you sleep with?
All right, let's hear your story.
I said I almost killed a man
All right,
tonight.
whoever's playing Sweet Emotion in the background, stop it!
Yeah, I turned it off. I turned it off already, all right?
All right.
Wait. So, Willie, what happened? Good talk, Willie. Good talk.
Oh, now Willie knows
Yeah,
everything.
I ain't gonna say shit on the goddamn air here. Shit
Why
can come-
not? Just give me the gist of
Fucking
it. Don't go into
legally.
details. Like, don't give me her name. What happened?
Yeah, hardly anybody's going to listen to this anyway. Maybe.
No,
there-
it's personal,
there's,
man.
I almost killed him, whatever. And I thought about it, and I had the opportunity to do it, and I decided not to. And I came out here in the shed and said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, hold your tongue there, Willie, man. These people don't need to know your shit.
Yeah, exactly. I just
I like
don't.
to know a little bit about Willie's shit from time to time. Willie, did you ever get rid of your wing? Your wing? Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, your wingworm.
Yeah, you wingworm.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, the wingworm is the worst.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's a cousin
A
of
ringworm, man.
but the
If you get the
wingworm.
wingworm, holy fuck! If you flying all over the fucking place, your ass be flying, man.
I went to the doctor. It seems I have another issue that's between the thighs. I got some cream that has steroids in it, and and I will go ahead and I'll take a picture of it now and post it. But yeah, what it turned out was it was my damn belt.
Are you
My
serious?
fucking belt. I don't know how the shit got between my fucking groin and shit like that. The steroid cream I've got seems to be taking care of it.
Dude, it's actually, like, seriously, it's funny you mention that because when I wear a belt, I get a rash on my stomach. Not quite the same thing, but I do have a negative reaction.
Get some better pants, you little bitch. Shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to relate to you for one fucking second. All right, anyway, keep going.
Hey, if you got skinny pants, how come you have to wear a belt if you got skinny pants?
Because it looks better, Dennis. Fuck, read a fashion book. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
shit.
Actually, no, it's
I'm not
because
GQ, man.
because 33s are
GQ.
33s
Welcome to
are too big.
California.
30
Fuck, we like to look good. Is that okay?
Well, no, it's actually it has. I used to wear a shoestring, but
Pants. I wear freaking damn cargo pants. That's
You know, like the Californians don't Californians look like Californians. I'll just put it that way.
yeah, I see the picture.
actually that's very. You put that very correctly. Yeah, there's definitely
California women.
you can spot a Californian.
California men are a bunch of freaking damn bitches.
Well, I guess that makes me a big
Damn,
old bitch.
Dennis, what's wrong with you?
Oh, I love the California women.
What's
yeah,
wrong
who
with
doesn't?
California men?
I don't know, man. They're just like a little too tidy or
Oh, I
something.
love the California men.
I'm a phone.
All right, what's wrong now, Willie?
Are you talking about Obama phones, Willie?
No, I just lost my phone in general. Now I'm sitting here talking to you on my damn laptop out in the fucking ice shed where there's a goddamn layer of fucking ice on
Really?
the inside of the sliding goddamn glass door.
Have you ever went outside to like take a shit, you know, and like met a moose?
He's got Metamucil.
Oh,
Have you ever met a moose in the wilderness?
hold on. I gotta say, I just want to say real quick to the people on the Spreaker chat, I have not looked at the chat one time this whole time, and I'm just now seeing a bunch of chats in there. Sorry about that. I didn't think people were going to tune in. Sorry about that.
Pay attention, man. You're a damn soul.
Well, I'm too.
Am I too much right now?
Oh no, you're just enough,
Yes,
enough.
you're good.
But Willie, I was paying attention to Willie. How can you list? How can you look at a chat room while you're listening to Willie yell at you?
Willie, man. I'm wondering about his freaking damn issues with you, GG, not making your freaking damn stupid money that you've been talking about all this time. Fuck.
I never say I literally just said I don't even have a fucking couch or a TV. Does that sound like I'm making money
know.
to you?
I know. Okay, sorry, sir.
I'm living in my brother's shed, some bitch, trying to make goddamn money. I don't give a fuck about your goddamn couch and TV. I'm out here. There's literally a fucking inch of fucking
Well,
ice.
apparently you do.
My beer was frozen, some bitch. When I come back in here in this goddamn shed after work, don't tell me about your fucking problems with no goddamn.
Yeah, move somewhere where your beer won't goddamn freeze, Willie. Then.
Hey, Gigi, shut that bitch up too. She's the only one that talks.
Man, I can feel your pain when it comes to frozen beer, man. Fuck, I hate that bitch. You know that time? Oh, man. When it just gets, I shake it a little bit just to see if it's fucking, like, froze on the inside. Then I crack it real slow.
Yeah.
So it don't freeze up all of a sudden. And then if...
All right, I apologize. I apologize for saying bitch. I did not mean that.
Oh, out of all the words you said, that's the one you
Really,
apologize
out of all
for?
the- Yeah, bitch is the one you focused on, huh?
That's like the one word we might
Only
be able to
because
get
it
away
was
with.
directed at you, Liz, which I think highly of you, and
now I
more
see what
highly
he's
of your sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna be very upset from listening to. She listens to you all the time, Willie. You should be ashamed of yourself.
My mother's my sister.
Yeah, well, that's a chance, you got to remember that, Liz's sister's listening.
Nah, probably not.
I almost committed a damn murder tonight. I don't give shit. I'm
Well,
sorry.
she doesn't quite understand the podcasting world. So when I play these things for her, and I force her to listen to them in the car, because she doesn't have a choice.
God.
I go, hey, go shopping with me. And she goes, okay. And then I have her trapped. And she has no signal on the radio. I make her listen to you yell and talk about ringworm. And I go, this is the guy you're interested in, huh? She goes,
There you go, man.
and I go, he has the shortest thighs I've ever seen on a man. Apparently she doesn't discriminate with your tiny thighs and your tiny hands.
You got it. You got cards right now, Willie, man. Yeah.
I like a woman that's not so involved in personal looks and stuff like that. I'm down with that.
See, you got to play the cards right, but
Yeah, because I'm hot as fuck.
Someone
And
that, like,
because I can hold it against her, because she'll never be as fucking hot as me.
Yeah, I don't think
And
there's.
she'll be lucky.
I don't think.
Lucky.
I don't
lucky to be with me in my 36-inch fucking legs. And I'll rub it in, and I'll fucking make sure she knows that every goddamn day she wakes up. Is this a day he's going to fucking leave me for something better? Because he can absolutely...
Wait, when he's speaking, you got to speak like you're pretending that you're speaking to her.
Yeah, good point.
I apologize.
Well,
I want
speaking-
to lick your thighs up so sweet. So
Dennis,
sweet.
stop it.
And you know what? Oh man, that your pelvic bone there.
Oh my god.
yeah, I don't think girls are into guys' looks. I think they're more into their money.
That's not true. I'm
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
tenfold, but I make my own money, so that's a whole
I
different.
know Liz is good.
Well,
for
then,
herself.
like I said, most women. There's definitely some exceptions, right?
But Willie, I just bought my sister a gym membership at my gym, so I don't know. There's some competition there. You better get on that shit, Willie. That's what I gotta say.
I wish I could.
I would get on that shit, and she would fucking appreciate it.
You got to be.
Kick my ass.
I don't know.
If
that's a
I
little
could
bit-
ever
Probably
marry
would.
into your
She's a lot
family
nicer than I am,
and
that's
you-
for sure.
stars that you'd ever be invited into our family, I would
very
fucking
much
lower
like-
myself.
Like the internet. So that's probably the reason why she's so innocent, is because she's not a big internet person and she works in medical and she doesn't understand this whole world. at
Yeah,
all.
if she spent 1 second in here, probably change
She's
her
a
life.
professional.
She doesn't
Okay,
get
Liz,
Don't
watch out what you're
get it at all.
introducing your sister to. If she's a professional, be careful. And Willie, I respect you in all regard.
Well, no, I mean she's gonna be just fine. I've tried to get her on shows and things like that, and she doesn't understand. She doesn't get any of this at all. Why we do it, and then I'm sitting there going, "Man, that's a pretty sane thing to like think about."
I mean, what would she, what would she talk about on? Well, I don't know if this is the right channel here, but like a regular show, like what would she,
So the show that I tried to put on was just when we were playing games and trying out games, and it was one of those shows to where she didn't have to get into anything dramatic or personal, but she just didn't understand when we were trying to play Cards Against Humanity or one of the new games, and she had a microphone in front of her, like just foreign
Wait, are you
concept.
talking about the board game? What's it called, Against Humanity?
It's not a board game; it's Cards Against Humanity. I did though buy Monopoly, the Cheaters Edition, and I fully plan on making a show out of that.
Right on. Shit, where the fuck do you live again?
Sacramento.
That's actually not too. Well, it's kind of far away.
No. I've been down to LA so much.
I would
in
love
the
to.
last few months. I'm down there all the time. So.
It's funny you say that. We're kind of
Again,
planning
you're
on
the-
we're working on doing another YouTube live stream show that's kind of similar to that premise. Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to do that. That'd be fun.
It would be a lot of fun. I go down to Southern California quite frequently, and I'm going to be down there again this weekend.
See, and you know what would be fun is because we've been doing this on our show too, our regular radio show, and what we do is, for every, we have it set at $5, but like for example, if we sat around a table, we filmed the thing, we streamed it. What you can do is set up Super Chat or eBay, and for every $5, for every $10, the audience can force one of us to take a shot of some sort of
I know
disgusting
you got drunk
liquor.
on that before.
And
I wonder,
Yeah, sorry, G-
I wonder if this is a thing. So if we set up like a Periscope or one of those where everyone can watch us playing, and just like you can bet on people betting, if people can bet on and basically contribute to the show by betting on it, on who's going to actually win.
that's actually
good,
that's a
yeah,
really
good point.
yeah, that's a good idea. That's
I'm
definitely
an
going to
idea
be
person. I really am one of those people.
that's going to be a little bit more
Oh, you
I also
complicated.
think if you want to
but,
make money in podcasting, the
uh,
easiest way to do it is if you have a big enough audience, once they log in and press play, mine Bitcoins and stuff like that, using their computers,
Yeah.
They agree that their computers will be used to help with that.
See, now Willie's talking in a sexy voice.
Well,
Go on, Willie.
I could probably take care of that, but well, here's the thing that I notice is over the last 2 years of doing our main show, we've tried multiple different things and games and stuff to try to raise money. None of them worked. The only one that worked immediately was the whole $5 torture shot game. And the first night we did it, we raised like $75, and then
That's not a
got hammered.
well, it's more than zero.
But if you start
But like right now,
a game,
right now you're using our computers to mine bitcoins.
I mean, that's a lot of shots
I
too.
don't like that. I don't.
It would not cost. It wouldn't cost anyone. It wouldn't cost anyone.
I'm sitting there thinking if you pulled out a game like Monopoly Cheaters Edition, or you did some kind of competitive game where it was fucked up and competitive at the same time,
Yeah.
That's what
and
I'm
then
interested in.
people betting on who's gonna win, and then give them some small reward or something like that, or promise them something at the end, but let them know that there's a pot, how much a pot is, but that the main contribution is actually going to go to the show. That's huge. I bet
Yeah,
people would
that's
do that.
I mean, have you never seen beer and board games?
I have no idea what that is.
Well, that's basically exactly what you're talking about. They've been doing that for years, except your original idea is the whole betting thing. Instead of betting, they let people donate to take shots, or they get a shout out for this level of donation, or if you buy them a beer, you get this kind of reward. It's the same concept, but nobody's ever implemented the betting part, and I think that's a really good idea.
I find that more interesting. I would gravitate more to that.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea.
You and I and Dennis were playing Monopoly Cheaters Edition, which you can cheat on. They would go, I know Liz will fucking cheat her fucking way through this thing and win. And some people would be like, no, Dennis is a wizard. Dennis has this. And they literally bet on their players, just like an American Idol type thing, on who they bet, and they can change their bets. I mean, you'd have to have the appropriate platform for people to be able to do that while simulcasting and video casting.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is I see
that, Liz. That sounds good.
Not only is that a great idea, I actually have all the equipment we would need to do that because.
Shut up, Gigi. This is Liz's.
Well, now I'm sexually attracted to you all over again. What am I supposed to do with this?
Well, I'm just saying, if you actually want to, try it out, do a little test run, do a little pilot episode.
You don't have a big enough audience.
We could
do that. I have people that would actually in that area that would play too. I have people in all the areas that would play.
All right, well, let's do this. Let's figure out.
Oh, all right, and you guys can get married after that.
Yeah,
how many kids you have after too.
If someone presses play on a show, automatically starts mining Bitcoin.
Like support themselves. I don't have to.
It'll be a fraction of a cent, and then you can get maybe 5 cents for every listener.
Well, I think it's a cool concept. I think it would be it would be popular.
Yeah, that's a great concept. Yeah, it's just a matter of.
You could take it from board games into like other platforms too.
What do you want, Liz?
I mean, literally, it's actually not an old. It's not an old thing. It's like, so for instance,
you're reinventing. You're innovative. You're innovating what's already there.
Or something like that, but like throw it onto your podcast. I know somewhere is boring and no one wants to hear that and listen, and probably nobody wants to watch it. But I mean, if you wanted to try it out during pilot episodes or something like that, and get feelers. I mean, once again, it's not a new concept. It's actually just combining two concepts. It's radio.
Oh fuck! You know what? I've been sitting so hard. I've been sitting so hard for years on how to come back into radio. And how to get platform, like how to get on audience. And
but even then, you could like try this out and suck at it. It would really need to be tested out.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying is, well, first of all, I can tell you right now, this will only work if it's video. If it's audio only, they can't see us, it's not going to work. I can tell you that right now. So yeah,
you need to see people getting pissed, number one, at each other.
So you're in. So we would have to. I actually have I have a friend that lives in North Hollywood, kind of. Not quite halfway for each of us. It's a little bit longer for you.
Face with Liz. You're gonna have to suck face with Liz, right?
But we
face.
Well, yeah, we will. But we could do it in North Hollywood. What is that, like a 5-hour Yeah, that's too far for you.
You know, Gigi, I'm down there all the time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm down there a lot.
Oh,
So
really?
I wouldn't have to like plan it and make some big trip or ordeal. It's literally just a hop, a skipping away from me, and I'm down there anyway.
All right, yeah, especially, I'd imagine you do it like once or, maybe once every couple of weeks, maybe once a week if you're lucky.
Actually, I have
So make a date. There you go.
we have a few offices down there now, and
Wait,
I'm down there a lot.
You have office space down here or over there?
Oh, fuck.
We have San Diego, Long Beach, and
No shit. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it in Long Beach, and that'll be perfect. That'll be
then the
perfect.
LBC.
Yeah. Well, that's more convenient for me anyway. But
Well, Snoop Dogg lives out there, so for me, that's like killing two birds with one stone.
Gigi, you're so
Sometimes he
selfish.
does.
Why don't you ask a woman what is most convenient for you?
because she already offered
Hey,
Long Beach.
I'm good. I have a Jewish producer who will travel, or he'll take his. He'll be my Uber driver. Jewish producer. Will.
I don't know. As soon as he figures out that I'm
It's
involved,
probably inconvenient for a Jewish producer, but it's convenient for me. So.
nah, he's not.
Yeah, whatever's best convenient for Liz is most important thing
All right. Well, anyway, it's a
That's
good
not true,
idea.
Dennis.
for you.
It's a good idea,
seriously.
and I think we can do it. So wherever you want to do it, I'm down to at least give it a test run. Like I said, I've got everything we need to do it, and I think it's a good
I'm
idea.
headed down that way this weekend, and then I won't be back again until the weekend of February 4th, the first weekend. So a couple weeks after this weekend.
Okay, yeah, we might have to do that February 4th because
Yeah, it's a little short notice to
Yeah.
be making plans for this weekend, and I have a lot going on this weekend anyway, but
okay.
we can do a couple weeks out and make it happen. Absolutely.
All right, sounds like a plan. I'll definitely let's keep that in mind and we'll
Be
stay in
prepared,
touch.
Gigi. I am a whale.
Oh, I'm ready right now.
All heard the rumors. I am massive. So you're going to have to make sure that wherever you live, it has at least 2 couches for my right cheek.
I don't even have one couch. So but
Awesome. Floor's way better for me anyway.
I have a recliner.
Oh, yeah, I sleep in a recliner. That's what people my size do. So that's perfect.
Or you can sleep in my bed. We'll figure it out. Either
Oh
way.
my God.
Either way.
Fuck.
But yeah, no, for real though. I'm kind of
For
I'm
real.
pretty excited
for
about
real.
this.
Liz, you can sleep in my bed. For real.
Oh well, that too, yeah. But no, I'm actually excited about this show idea. Yeah, this is good stuff.
Let's just bring it up right on the table right now.
Honestly, I'm almost
If you
kind
bring
of.
any equipment down, Gigi, let me know because I have equipment up here too that I can pull
The
down.
only thing I can think of is we could probably use an extra camera. I've got 2,
Okay.
but we could probably use because I'm imagining there's going to be at least 3 or 4 of us, 2 of us on one side, 2 on the other. We're going to need 2 different camera angles. Anyway, fuck it. We'll talk about this.
We'll figure. Yeah, we'll
yeah.
work out the technicalities later.
Yeah, we'll talk about this
That's
outside
cool.
the show.
Fun. And I will bring down some games.
I'm waiting. It's going to be like Christmas time.
All right, dude, I'm actually really excited.
Honestly,
about this.
why don't you guys look into being able to mine cryptocurrency when someone presses play on your show? Fucking deal.
Well, you would have to make
And
a
if you
deal
want-
with a whole blockchain company, and that's a whole nother.
Yeah, that's like you, Willie. That's your job.
That's like untangible.
It's not.
No,
It's
that's
not
right.
that. fucking complicated.
Unless OnStellar wanted to sponsor,
When
it,
they
but
press
I don't think they
play.
would. Yeah.
Play, they are logging into your. It saves you from having to have your own computer that's going to do all those computations. You get it from whoever's doing it. It does a microfraction, and you get microcents
Oh
for
yeah,
anyone that plays your show.
yeah.
Like
well,
Wolfman's got his going 24 hours.
wait, his
Or if you want to press
Yeah,
play,
you should.
yeah. Well, there's a couple of problems with that. For one, the audience members that would be participating would have to understand blockchain and have their computer enabled to do that, and have the program to do
no,
it.
they
Which
would not. No, you
No,
don't
they wouldn't
shit.
even know it. No, listen to what the man is saying. They wouldn't even know it.
All they have to do is press fucking play.
okay.
You could put at this
that's
table.
all. That's it.
Well, sounds good on
By
paper.
pressing this, you are enabling us to utilize your computer to run cryptocurrency, whatever. If you want to word it.
They have that built in. I do some software work. I know how they do that. So
It should be on everyone's podcast. Anyone that presses play, whoever's hosting it, should be able to mine cryptocurrency.
They have a couple people that can do that now, and you can go build your own on. They have 2 platforms right now that you can go build something like that on your own, but it takes, it's probably once you get the coding right on it, and because the problem is that the coding from like Spreaker, it changes like all the time.
Yeah.
And so it's not like your own software. And so it gets a little convoluted and complex to when you have a show going on. It's almost like, I almost want to say at least like half a day's work to make sure and guarantee that what you're doing that day for a show. I mean, it's a lot of time for what it's worth, but
yeah,
I don't know. I mean,
Liz, you aren't making no fucking sense. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know.
I
Should
have
be
a
perfect.
fucking
I
algorithm.
do
Let's have
some
a fucking automatic algorithm that'll fucking pre-program the stupid fucking program for the fucking.
Yeah. Well, I do some software
You don't
building.
fucking worry about it every
Hey,
fucking.
do your software building. I work in the real world.
I'm glad you work in the real world, but the thing is that you have to have a big enough show to be able to make that worth your time. Is what I'm saying.
Exactly. The more people, the better. But there is no legwork on your part.
There is.
There is.
No bullshit.
On that, there is. So
There
that's
really is.
wrong.
What? Wait, all right. So you want to throw your shit up on YouTube, and you
YouTube's
got to do a
different.
lot of
There's
legwork.
already that kind of stuff set out there. I'm saying if you want to like involve like cryptocurrency.
I work for fucking Fox. I understand,
What?
goddamn, as it works and stuff. If you want those shit up there on your YouTube, you get some cash.
No, but we're not going to make any money off of YouTube directly. We're going to make money by doing the whole.
Shut up.
Yeah, the money. That's what her whole idea was the whole. It was the whole betting thing. That's where the money's going to come in, and then we just have to figure out a way how to, if they bet and their bet wins, we take enough money, but at the same time we give them more than they bet to where they still win something.
Yeah, and you take contributions. You can actually make like casinos do it every day.
Yeah,
You guys don't see the future.
No, I
the
see the
future is-
future.
No, and I get what you're saying, Willie, but all I'm saying is that if you want to
You don't shut up long enough. That you just wait to fucking talk.
I know,
you
Willie,
don't-
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
You know, we
What I'm
gotta.
saying is that if you wanted to combine and expand on the original idea, which was to put betting on podcasting, various situations and you wanted to take it into cryptocurrency, and that you would have to come up with your own because there's nobody that does that right now.
Hooker, I seen a poster that had a cat and it said,
Point proven.
I listened
I know it.
with the intent to learn, not the intent to fucking
I know that it's
reply.
possible,
I
and
should send
people
you
try
that
that on
poster.
their own individual platforms.
All of your fucking Brady should post that. He should get.
Really, what I'm saying is that you don't see anyone on a mass scale right now doing that. Nobody's doing it. So
We need the love. We need the love.
Yeah, more.
Jesus.
Trust me, you're not the first person to
Liz.
think of this.
Liz,
There's a reason
shut
why
the
nobody's
fuck up.
doing that.
Both you cunts. I'm trying to tell you, I need money.
technology to do it, and people.
Don't call her a fucking
I got a vagina. Look at me. Fuck you.
Yeah. Hey,
Shut the fuck up. If you
I know. I'm sorry. I upset you so much.
come out.
But what I'm
Cunt
saying,
is a bad word. It's only
you know
deserved
that,
for cunt.
you're pretty much like on your own to build that kind of code to do that, and it
there ain't
does.
no code to build, you hooker.
Oh, here we go.
You're saying like, oh, I can buy a pice of land and I can build a
No,
fucking
but
log.
that's not what it got
I ain't
into.
asking you to do that. I'm saying shut the
It's
fuck up.
making it
You
hard.
got a cunt. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You're
I
goddamn
do
make
know
it
what I'm
hard
talking
for me.
about, though. Like, you're absolutely incorrect. I do know what I'm talking about.
Liz is making it
Oh,
hard.
no, you don't know shit about what you're
Right.
fucking
I do. I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. I don't know a lot. Actually, now I think about it, I'm pretty dumb. But I do know
All I
this.
hear is,
There's no
you
automated
people,
software out there
you
for it, and it does
included,
take some
you're the
input from
biggest
the user.
one. You come over here on Spreaker, every one of you cunts, starting with GG and you, Liz, always got an excuse to be fucking done,
Really?
and you think you're a master at fuck you.
For a second, I just want you to go get a measuring tape and measure your six.
Okay, you want to talk again?
I agree.
You need to shut the fuck up. You need to
I
get
asked
back
you,
to the
I asked
fucking
you to
kitchen.
take a breath. You haven't took your breath yet, man. Just 2 minutes, man.
Yeah, just take a little breather.
Yeah,
I ain't taking a breather for what? So the fucking broad can talk,
Just
but
let-
she don't know what the fuck she's talking about?
Nah, just let your heartbeat come down a little.
Yeah, man. I feel for that. I don't want you popping.
Oh, you, all right, fine. You cunts listen to this broad fucking talk, and you'll still
Willie,
be.
my sister is gonna be so mad at you.
Yeah,
bitch.
you know, remember Liz's sister
You're not gonna,
is listening.
you're not gonna tell her to listen to this.
I'm
right?
gonna make her listen to this.
I'm
Oh.
goddamn.
Yeah, she's gonna listen to you now,
Take
boy.
shit from a
Listening on
goddamn
her own
broad.
accord. I'm only gonna show her your bad side.
Yeah.
Guys over here, GG. Fuck you.
I mean, as the
So
saying goes,
Liz, not now.
I can't love you at your worst. I mean,
I tried to tell you how to better yourselves.
Well,
Alright,
you
you
did
want-
a great
you
job.
hey Willie,
Fuck
I'm
Back
watching
to,
Predator
back to
2.
normal, Will. Thank you.
you. This.
I love you, Willie. I love you
You're
too.
over there here in your fucking yoga class. You gonna pull that in your real life? That ain't how it fucking works.
Oh my.
Dog ain't going you goddamn nowhere. I tried
Actually,
to tell
You
you.
know what's up for bids? You know what's up for
Willie.
bids? My artwork, and I'm gonna grab Liz's freaking damn.
Our work. Are you shit?
Willie, I was in a legal building today, and there was a black man who said I had a very nice ass, and I don't know what that means.
Well, I think it means you have a nice ass.
That means you do have a nice ass.
I think that's maybe what that means.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt a little perplexed, but why he would even say that. But
Yeah.
Because I
He's
should
just
remote
calling it
view
how
your
he
ass
sees
all
it.
the time. You know that, right?
but I really want to contribute all that to my going to yoga, Willie. So that's how I feel about yoga. I love it. And Pilates. That's what I do.
Yeah, bring that ass in there.
Willie,
Appreciate
I'm
you.
really excited you. Willie,
Wonder.
I
Here on the
yoga
podcast.
instructor license.
I've been trying to tell you how to make fucking money.
I know,
No,
I know you do. I know you do. We all know you do, man. Right? But you know what? You know what, Liz? You got to do the Tai Chi.
What? No, I thought about getting my yoga instructor license just to have it, Willie. Is that weird?
Yes.
It might be a little bit weird.
No,
All right,
no,
you
know
guys,
what?
you guys can go jack off to yourselves. I tried to talk about how to make money.
I
finished.
will.
Instructor.
Realistic.
I just
Why
finished.
not? Why not add another
Yeah,
certification?
Dennis will not shut the fuck up.
Look who's talking.
Willie, if I go get my yoga certificate,
Yoda. I want Yoda license.
I could go
license.
with you on a fishing boat anywhere and teach yoga.
I want to cheat.
Well, good for you and your hippie friends. I ain't doing the goddamn yoga. You and your dog, goddamn me. I'm trying to tell you how to make money.
Unfair.
No one wants you. You're up with your gambling ideas and all that bullshit. That's
What?
bullshit. I'm trying to, and you're talking about, oh, I got to write different code. Nobody's asking you to write code, you snag.
I do write code. I
Man,
do
don't be
write
so rude, man.
Where does all this pent up energy come from?
Don't get fat.
lots of side projects. I do. I'm very busy most of the time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I can't read your life. Trying to make you fucking money. I'm sorry,
Well,
GG.
that's why
Hey,
you're
Willie, man. I don't want to get this personal.
Yes.
Don't you have to get up and work at the Coast Guard or some
Personal,
shit, really?
I don't want to get this
I
personal, Willie.
Start working again in about 4.5 hours. So
Oh, why are you here? Yeah.
I don't sleep a lot. Anyway, so
Yeah,
She's a busy woman.
yeah, you can sleep when you're dead anyway.
And Willie, I got to mention something without
you
getting
take
too
power
deep.
naps, though, and
I haven't had sex
Sleep a
in
lot.
like fucking a long time, man. And I try to keep my frustration. Right? Just saying.
Willie, what are you gonna do when my sister goes? Why are you so angry?
I get that all the time, Willie, man.
What are you gonna do? Willie?
You know,
I'm angry.
we got a great comment from the chat room. Somebody said, every time Willie talks, I get dumber and dumber. Didn't think it was possible because I'm already a dumbass. So there you go, Willie.
Right?
That's for
And
you.
who'd that come from?
That was from, well, I don't know if I want to call. Yeah, it's from Craig.
Go the fuck ahead. It's in the fucking chat room.
Yeah, it's in the chat room. You can go look at it.
Who did it? Who said that shit?
I just told you.
Most obviously, anyone that wants to
I
comment here.
love Willie. Willie's actually really smart. He's just obnoxiously loud and has ringworm and probably every STD that a fat woman has to offer.
Ah, ringworm.
He needs
That's
some
what
love,
it is.
man. Just give him a break. He needs some love.
Yeah. All right. Let's
He
all.
needs love and regular doctor visits. Not
Actually,
that.
I think me and Willie need to arm wrestle.
I've tried nothing but to elevate the people that I've been around on Spreaker. Start out with Wolfman. I tried to fucking comment on his goddamn show and say what his potential was, and he couldn't fucking reach it. It's the same thing with you people. I tried to tell you ways to make fucking money.
Well, we fucking heard you.
Puss over here with your fat ass and your fucking yoga pants. With your sexuality over here, because you know this lady. Not
as long as I do, are typically just as fat as I am. That is very true.
Can you just not stop?
Man.
Because you're the only one with a goddamn vagina on this late at night. You think you got power over people? You ain't got shit. I ran over.
Really.
Goddamn girls, just to get fucking laid.
Like
you come over here like
Liz, you know what? Liz is somebody that I can never hold. Right?
People give me money because I work really hard. I keep it on my fridge. I'd like to put more money in that fridge.
If you didn't have them painted on eyebrows, you would never made $1 in your fucking life.
I know. My eyebrows are why every man comes up to me. I'm not going to lie. They're adorable. Yeah,
I agree.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Your sense of fashion
brows.
look like a Kmart whore.
It's behind there.
You look like a girl that won the fucking lottery and don't even know.
When she's not wearing her glasses, really
ground your ass because it looked good on your window.
I know. I am the worst looking female that's ever lived. You're right.
You have no class.
Horrible.
Something.
If you think it's bad looking at my pictures, Billy, you should see me in real life. It's just a lot of fat.
Willie, are you okay, man?
Well, there's a fucking Liz. She can fool JP and MMM.
Yeah.
I look for class. And you have no class, woman.
I know. I'm missing class head to toe.
You are new money, and you are disgusting, and you think you know it all.
I drink out of her class any day, man. I love that class.
All right, we got another.
I'm an absolutely terrible person, Willie. You're totally not wrong there. And I know
the first time you got skinny, I bet you went out and bought a fucking
was 10 years ago.
That's how it all ends with you lottery winner fucking guts.
I didn't win the lottery. No, I just worked really hard, and I still do. So.
All right, so we've got another question for Willie, and the question is there anybody that Willie actually likes?
Good question.
Go ahead, Willie.
Thanks, bathtub girl.
Sure, he's going to marry her. Willie's going to be my brother.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, yeah, Willie's going to
I gotta be honest with you, man. I want to bang bathtub girl.
What?
Bathtub girl.
You're talking about
the one with the same taint?
Well, she's the most honest girl I've met on Spreaker, so yes, I do love her.
Bathtub girl. I've never seen that person.
Honest, like in what capacity though? Honest in the way that she knows, or in general? Because a lot of her honesty is actually not very honest, but you can contribute to her believing that she's honest because she's high and drunk most of the time.
There you go.
So she actually thinks she's being honest, but he's
blinded by the taint. Blinded by the taint. Boop, 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 boop.
I mean, God save the girl. She does think she's being honest, but she's just pretty much high and drunk. And
I feel she's the one girl that I wouldn't feel guilty if I didn't have a condom on.
Yeah, fuck's sake.
Yeah,
and she would call me up the next day like, what the fuck did you do to me? Worst case scenario, me and her end up with some little tublets.
I don't think so.
I'll be
she's like 50 now. I think she's beyond baby havings now.
Even better.
She's high and drunk, so I don't think she's actually physically capable. Like, I don't think she's physically capable of having children anymore.
She takes too much fucking dope, so she can't. Her fucking ovaries aren't working.
She's like a self-reporting
every fucking month.
Yeah, basically any semen that might actually like enter an egg inside of her would kill itself because of
Yeah,
the
I know.
chemicals
You know what?
in her
You know
body.
what? The best thing I used to do was fuck a ripper, and because
What?
I'm heroin. She never had a period,
Dennis, what?
so she freaking damn birth control pills or
No.
nap. So you just don't worry about it. So if that's what you're after, you're good to go, man.
I'm sorry. I thought this was a fucking finance show. I thought we were talking about stocks.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you this. I'm going to wrap this up in about 3.5 minutes. So if anybody wants to yell
I
or
got
say any
shit to do.
bullshit,
Go fuck yourself. I'm here trying to be goddamn man, trying to tell you how to enrich your life. Gigi, you came on when you started. That's when I got on. You're over here blaming
I didn't blame anybody for anything.
some skinny guy in fucking San Fran about your fucking problems.
Maybe Gigi doesn't need
You never had a product.
Maybe Gigi needs uplifting and not to be yelled at. Like my fun idea. That's a fun idea.
Bully that son of a
That's
bitch.
a great
Bully
idea.
him into success. You don't fuck.
That's not the way you do things anymore, Willie. Read a book and have kids.
Yeah, read a book, have kids, take some Xanax, chill out.
Constructive criticism, you little
Take
bitch.
off the phone after she leaves you.
I've never been around a bunch of losers like this.
Well,
I know.
Why are you
We're-
still here then?
You know what?
man.
I'm a
No, I don't.
pathetic piece of shit. I'm not gonna lie. I am ridiculously a bad person from the inside out. But at
Me
least I
too.
do it with some I
Integrity.
wouldn't even say grace. Sometimes I get my nails done. And I
You
don't know.
don't ever say grace.
Yeah, sometimes I
Mrs.
take
Glass.
showers.
You
She's
are
got glass.
Audrey Renner here. You have no grace.
Never named.
There is nothing about you.
No, you know what? You know what a
Like
vi-
motherfuckers.
Oh, my-
That's fun.
You
vixen
disgust
is,
me.
Willie. You know what a vixen is?
No, Willie knows nothing that has any sort of.
Yeah,
Really
he doesn't understand
small.
meanings. Yeah.
Vixen is, sir.
I'll just tell you guys this.
Okay.
You can be less losers tomorrow and
Yeah.
stop blaming other people for your fucking misfortune.
I don't
And
think,
with that,
I
I
don't-
gotta get the fuck off this goddamn computer shit over here worrying my goddamn
all right, I think that
I'm gonna go
phone.
that
find
sounds
my
good
bank
to all
statements
of us.
and see
Yeah.
if maybe some magic will happen. Now, Willie, thanks so much for your help.
Yeah, Willie.
Yeah,
Take
thanks
it
for all of
You
your
realize what a loser I am.
thanks for all of your words of wisdom. Really
I'm
went a
gonna call
long
my
way.
financial advisor and complain to them immediately, first thing in the morning.
I hope it doesn't upset things with your sister and myself.
I mean, it might, but
I have no respect for you. Shut the fuck up. You've already talked too much.
All right, there he goes,
Willie.
ladies and
I
gentlemen.
love Willie, so much. I can't even fucking stand it. I love Willie.
That's perfect. That's awesome.
Yeah, I
He's
didn't
gonna
even
be my
know.
brother one day. I just know it. I just know it. I love Willie.
Well, Godspeed then, because that's going to be one hell of a wedding.
Holidays are going to be the most entertaining holidays on the face of this planet if Willie marries my sister.
Oh, I
That's
can only
all.
imagine. Just imagine Thanksgiving. Who the fuck made this gravy? What the fuck? This chicken is undercooked. God damn
I know, he's
it.
gonna
I didn't
tell me
want
how
any
fucking
fucking
horrible I am.
croutons. Yeah.
Because I work too much and I don't know how to make motherfucking goddamn gravy.
He's really easy to do an impression of. I like that. I'm going to do Willie impressions more
Oh,
often.
like I love Willie, man.
Willie's a lot of fun. I love him.
I think he loves me too. I don't know if you got that from this show. I think he loves me a lot.
I think he does.
Hilarious, man.
Willie's into you. You never know.
Yeah, but for real though, Liz, that's I really like your idea, and nobody's
I like the
quite
idea
done
too.
that yet. There's a little bit of logistics to figure out, but I'm down to try to make that happen if you want to.
Is it cool?
I think that would be a lot of fun, and we'll make it happen. We'll connect on the side of this, and we'll go from there. How about that?
Yeah, and you and me could be like first of all, I can produce the whole thing. Second of all, you and me could be the regulars, and then every show we bring like, a guest or two. Like every week, switch it up, bring somebody else that might be likable, kind of rotate them out, and we just got to figure out the the whole betting thing, I think I know how that would work. I would have to think about it a little more, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, you already said that you want
Yeah.
Liz in your
No,
bed.
Yeah, and we'll go over it, and I can tell you exactly because I just happen to know
Yeah, I know,
about.
Gigi, you want to go over Liz too as well, okay?
Yeah.
But I can tell you
Oh,
exactly how it works, and I think it would be super beneficial. And plus, I'm really competitive, and there's entertainment value to watching people. Like, I think you can hold face where I'm gonna sit there and be like, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I think there's a lot of entertainment value to this as well, which would actually, I think, do really well across the board. So
Absolutely.
we should
Yeah, it's just a matter of catching people's attention. And for some homework, I would recommend look up beer and board games on YouTube. They've been doing that show for it's been like 10 years. And they still do it. It's kind of a similar idea, but they don't have the betting part. That's the fresh idea here. And so if you watch that and then plug in your idea, that'll give you, I think it'll work. So
I think it'll work. And there's one more idea I'll spin by you actually after this too, based off something I saw recently, but it's not the exact same thing. But we'll go over this. And I do have some ideas that I mean, they're at the end of the day, they're more fun for us, probably twice as fun for people watching.
yeah,
So yeah, we'll go over it.
right on.
Hopefully you don't bring any pants because I know I don't have any.
Yeah, I don't wear pants or shorts or
Me
anything.
neither. I hope you can fit me inside of your apartment because I need some help. Do you have strong arms at least to like roll me to the right direction?
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'll
Thank
figure it
God.
out.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I don't have to bring extra people then. That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll make it.
Bye,
Look
Leo.
who the fuck is back.
One more thing. You didn't even give me a chance.
You left.
Tell you how
You left on your own. All right,
Let
go
him
ahead.
speak, man.
I left because
You have 1 minute.
you and your Me Too movement, we gotta put ourselves in a position where all the women gotta be heard. We already heard everything that fucking broad's got to say.
Was that what you
How I
came back here to
became
say?
a business owner, fucking man, and you wouldn't fucking hear shit on that. You want to talk about again? Is there a way to shut the fucking broad up?
No.
Short of you leaving? No, not really.
Willie, Gigi and I are related. Did
Yeah.
you not know that?
Yeah, she's my sister, and we're getting married. Suck on that.
Yeah, that's the way we roll.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Listen,
Fuck's
yeah,
sake.
this is America, sir.
Yeah, if I want to identify as Gigi's sister and marry him, it is my godforsaken right.
You're damn
In the
fucking
same
right.
law.
It is.
Do whatever the fuck I
You're the
want.
last-
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. I think that's a pretty good note to end on, right there. All right. So Willie, unless you have something else you want to yell really quick,
Yeah, end on that. You're fucking your sister. Good God. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I love
That's the
Willie.
way it works.
there he goes,
And I hope
Willie. Everybody.
That once Willie becomes my brother, that you will have sex with him too, Gigi.
No, I'd rather stab myself with a knife attached to my foot as I
Okay.
kick myself
Keep
in
it in
the
the
teeth.
family, man. Keep it in the
That's all
family.
good. Thursday night
Oh, that's
then.
right. He's family. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess I'll fuck him then.
Yeah, keep it in the family. Fuck.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll do that. Anyway, sorry to anybody that was not expecting this. I do apologize about that. But hey, that's what you get. This is why it's on the B-Sides channel. Because if this was on the Fringe, we would have been fired like 2 hours ago. All right. So I'm,
Internet Somalia, nobody expects that to be on the A-side channel, that's for sure.
yeah, that's why this is here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. So once again, this was Dennis. How the fuck do you say your last name? Is it
Dyche.
Dyche?
Yes.
Okay, Dennis Dyche. You all know him. You all love him. Then also we had Liz W2F here, and fucking Willie was also here too.
Ow.
And so
That
yeah.
was a-
And if you want more of where this bullshit came from, look up Internet Somalia on Discord. Actually, I don't. You have to get invited, don't you? I don't know how you would go about doing that, but that's where we
It's
are.
on Apocalypse's Twitter. You could probably I'll drop the link in your chat room for whoever dares to join this fucking place.
Oh, that's right. I can actually. I can do that right now. Hold on.
Yeah, but he has a forever link on his Twitter. So you can just post the link and people.
Okay. Oh yeah, because if I post a link, that's only good for like what 24 hours, right?
Yeah, his is a never-ending link. People can come in when they want.
Yeah, I think most of our audience knows who Apocalypse is. So yeah, find him on Twitter.
Okay.
There's a link, and if you want to get involved with this crazy bullshit, there you go, and that's how you get here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll out of here. But I'll hang out in the Discord for a second if you guys aren't going anywhere. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, thanks for having me and thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks guys for coming on. And with that having been forementioned, that was way too loud. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another edition of B-Sides and Rarities for Shit Happens. And, yeah, I don't really have to run credits, do I? It's a B-Side show. All right, I'm out of here. See you guys later. Cheers. Bye-bye now.